everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mackenzie, and this is Sorority Recruitment 101, the only channel dedicated to answering the questions you may have about what it's like to be in a sorority in college and what it's like to go through sorority recruitment at a big university. I've gotten a lot of DMs lately asking me about my experience being in a sorority at the University of Alabama. People have been asking me about social events, philanthropy events, and even just what it's like to be a member in general. So in today's video, I figured I would give you guys a story time telling you about my favorite philanthropy event that I attended while I was in college. But before I jump right into that, you guys know the drill. Make sure you subscribe down below and click that notification bell so you never miss a new video. I post new videos every single Monday and Friday giving you guys tips for sorority recruitment and also to share my experience being in a sorority at the University of Alabama. Also, if you would like to join our Sorority Recruitment 101 family, make sure you're following us on all of our social media. Our family has been growing so much lately and I absolutely love having each and every one of you. If you aren't part of our family yet, I would love to have you, so I will be sure to link all of our socials in the description box below. Alright, so let's get into philanthropy and sororities. I know the stereotype for being a member of a sorority is that you like to party and all you do is drink and go out. That could not be farther from the truth. During breaks when I would come back home and be talking with some of my friends from high school, I would always laugh when they would assume that. A lot of them weren't in sororities, so they didn't understand that there was so much more to being a member of a sorority than is portrayed in the media. They were shocked to hear that we actually take our grades very seriously and that we do a lot of community service both at the local and national level. My sorority's philanthropy work was by far one of my favorite things I was involved in college. My sorority's philanthropies were the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Boys and Girls Club of Tuscaloosa. I loved working with both of these organizations so much, but in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on the Make-A-Wish Foundation. For those of you who don't know what Make-A-Wish is, it is a nonprofit organization that raises money to grant wishes for kids who have been diagnosed with a critical illness. I love the Make-A-Wish Foundation just because they give a little glimmer of hope and a little bit of positivity to these children and their families during their journey with their critical illness. My family and I supported Make-A-Wish even before I went to college, so joining a sorority whose philanthropy was with the Make-A-Wish Foundation was just icing on the cake. So in Cayo, we raised money for Make-A-Wish through events we had throughout the year. Our biggest event is the MakeAWish Pancake Breakfast. We host our pancake breakfast at our sorority house on the morning of a big football game. We all sell tickets to this event to hopefully have people come in and join our unlimited pancake breakfast for a very small price that's for a great cause. This was an unlimited pancake breakfast, and sometimes we even had a live band, which would drive a lot of people towards our house, lead them to buy tickets. That way they could have a great meal before the football game and donate to a great cause. With all the money we raised, we were able to grant so many wishes throughout my time at Alabama. One of my favorite wish granting moments was with a little girl named Michaela. Michaela was 4 years old and was sadly diagnosed with leukemia. She was assigned as one of our wish kids my sophomore year, and her wish was to go to Disney World. With the money we raised, we were able to grant Michaela's wish and send her, her sister, and both of her parents to Disney World. We were also able to throw her a wish granting party to tell her that we were able to send her and her family to Disney World. It was honestly one of the best days of my life and I will never forget it. For Michaela's wish granting party, we transformed our sorority house into a princess castle, and let me tell you, we went all out. We had a red carpet set up outside of the house and a balloon arch set up at the door for her to walk through when she arrived. We also had our mascot Big Al come and escort her and her family into the house. I was so happy Big Al came just because he's so cute and we all love him so much, and it was a great little surprise for Michaela. Right when she walked into the house, there was a sign that said, "Michaela, you're going to Disney World," along with some desserts and snacks for her to eat. As she walked further into the house, we had games set up, arts and crafts, and even a bouncy castle. And yes, I'm 100% serious, we did have a bouncy castle in our house that day. Some of the activities we had were little carnival games like fishing and throwing a sandbag, and we also had arts and crafts like designing her own wand and her own crown. But I would say one of my favorite parts of the day had to do with the music we had. In our house at Cayo, we actually have a grand piano. I don't know why we have one, but it sits in our house all the time. For Michaela's party, we actually hired someone to play the piano. He played Disney music the entire time, and I'm a Disney freak, so I was having so much fun. One of my favorite moments was when Michaela was eating her dessert sitting on the couch. We were all standing around her and singing along to the Disney music that the pianist was playing. My heart was completely melted, and it was just such an incredible moment. Michaela and her family stayed at our house for a few hours until it was time for them to go home. It was such a fun and inspiring day, and I will forever be grateful to have been a part of something like that. It was so incredible to see the money we raised actually being used to change Michaela's life. It was honestly such a privilege to grant her biggest wish and give her and her family something to look forward to. Actually, a few months after her party, Michaela's mom reached out to our philanthropy director to let her know that Michaela had beat leukemia and was cancer-free. We were all so excited to hear that and happy that Michaela would live a great and full life. I will always be grateful to have been a part of Michaela's journey and to have helped grant her biggest wish. Alright, you guys, so that is my video telling you all about my favorite philanthropy event I attended in college. The philanthropy aspects of a sorority are so much fun and inspiring, so I hope you all get involved once you join. If you guys have any further questions about philanthropies or philanthropy events, always feel free to DM me on Instagram or comment them down below. As always, make sure you subscribe down below and comment what you want me to make a video about next. You know I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.